Caroline Lynch has once again been acquitted for the murder of her husband Farouk Razak, this time before Chief Magistrate Prebe Hari. Lynch, represented by attorneys PTU and Lachmini Rahamand, walked out of the court, a free woman, and into a taxi waiting outside the court's compound. The prosecution, led by Corporal Bharat Mangru, stated in its submission that it has produced enough evidence to the court proving that the accused is guilty of murdering her husband on May 7, 2007, after 17 witnesses were called to take the stand. However, the defense attorney Rahamat submitted that the prosecution failed to prove that her client is guilty of the murder. She further pointed to circumstantial evidence, stating that the prosecution was unable to nexus the time Lynch left home to the time she returned. What is noted, said the attorney, is that the handyman employed by the deceased Razak had full access to the premises at the time. Why then was he not made to sit in the prisoner's dock like her client, charged with the same offense? Chief Magistrate Bihari, in her ruling, said that the prosecution did not establish a case against the accused, Lynch, due to lack of evidence. Kelbert Leach, 58 years old, was slapped with a forgery charge and made his appearance before Magistrate Fobe Azor today. On Thursday, May 8, 2014, without lawful authority, he had in his possession five $1,000 currency, knowing it to be counterfeit. Prosecutor Assistant Superintendent Mahendranath claimed in the reading of the facts that the defendant was arrested by police who received information of him having the forged currency. About 11:30 hours, while in the vicinity of America and Longden Streets, the police approached him and a search was conducted when the alleged fake $1,000 notes were found. The prosecution made no objections to bail, which was granted by Magistrate Azor. Dwayne Christopher today had 2 counts of robbery under arms charges read to him when he made his appearance before Magistrate Judy Lachman in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. On Thursday, May 1, 2014, at Middle Street, Georgetown, being together with other persons and armed with a knife, he robbed Niquan Neston of 1 gold band, 1 gold ring, 1 BlackBerry Bold, and $5,000 cash, a total of $215,000. Again, on the same day, he was accused of robbing Caroline Hyman of a cell phone, a purse, gold chain, and other articles totaling $80,000. Prosecutor Joel Ricknott objected to bail, citing the seriousness, the prevalence, and the involvement of a weapon. Magistrate Lachman refused the unrepresented defendant bail before setting his return date for the 23rd of May. Rajiv Ramrup, a Legwan resident, had 2 counts of break and enter and larceny read to him when he made his unrepresented appearance before Chief Magistrate Prebe Hari in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. On May 8, 2014 at Legwan, he broke and entered the house of Tulsi Prasad and stole $40,000 cash. On May 5 at Enterprise Legwan, he again was accused of breaking and entering the dwelling home of Christopher Anthony and stealing $10,000 cash, a body spray, and other items. Prosecutor Bharat Mangru objected to bail, stating the seriousness, the prevalence, and the defendant may interfere with the virtual complainant in the matter if he is released on bail. The Chief Magistrate granted the prosecution's request and had the defendant remanded. Finally, Dwight David was also remanded on a robbery allegation when he made his appearance before Magistrate Faith McGusty today. The particulars of the offense stated that the defendant, on May 6 at East Rumvelt, being armed with a gun, robbed Akeem Giddings of 2 cellular phones valued $30,000. Prosecutor Corporal Sion Blackman, who presented the facts, stated that the unrepresented defendant pounced on the virtual complainant who was returning to his grandmother's residence. His matter will be recalled on the 30th of May. For HGP in the court, I'm ROLSTON ELLIOTT.